Hey, how you doing today? My name is Brilliant. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today, we are taking a look at switching out a Nintendo Switch joystick using the GuliKit Switch Joycon replacement joystick. Say that 5 times fast. Anyways, the way that a Nintendo Switch Joycon controller joystick works is that it uses a transistor to convert the physical movement of the joystick to an electrical signal. So, if we take a look right here, if we go to calibrate the control sticks, when I try to get my control stick center, usually it's fine, but as soon as I play with this, even just a little bit, if I move it around, look at how much it bounces around on the screen. If I move it to the side, it's just drifting all over the place. Well, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be switching this out. We're going to be using this GuliKit replacement. So what this thing does is, instead of using a physical transistor to move this joystick around to then convert it into an electrical signal, it actually uses a magnet. And so there's no physical pieces moving against each other, and we're not going to get that drift over time. So I went ahead and I bought the entire kit with all of the different little, like, there's a couple of different little heads, there's all the different parts and pieces and tools that we need to make this happen. I've never actually switched out a Nintendo Switch Joycon controller joystick, so we're gonna do it together and see how it goes. Should I read through the instructions before doing this? Maybe, but I think I'm just gonna kind of make it happen. I'm just gonna figure it out. There we go. We got all the tools. It should be pretty self-explanatory, right? And first things first is we're gonna get rid of these little screws. All right, 4 screws, harder than expected. I definitely stripped the heck out of this. I don't know what you call this, maybe a wide tool. It's a 3-prong instead of a 4-prong Phillips. Yeah, I destroyed it, so it made it very pointy. I had to take it outside and I grinded it against some concrete, so that way I could so it'd be nice and flat. Otherwise it wasn't going into the holes well enough. So yeah, just be careful with that. Now we can open this bad boy up. Let's see, I think we've got a pry tool in here. Yeah, here we go. A little plastic, nice, easy. Just lift this up all the way around, just like that. All right, cool. So this just flips open, and so from here you can see we've got a couple of ribbon cables. So we've got a ribbon cable here that we're going to take off. We got the battery here, and then we've got behind the battery is where we've got this bad boy, right? So let's get to taking some of this stuff off. What's nice is all these tools are like a plastic, so we can get to stuff and take things apart. Hopefully not have this ion battery. You don't want to be poking that or it'll explode. We're not doing that today. All right, so we're gonna pry this battery open, or out, not open, just out. So now we've got another 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. These ones are Phillips, so this should be a little bit easier, I would imagine. Instead of a little bit easier, it's a heck of a lot easier. Oh yeah, tiny little screws. Let's not lose those. And we just gotta also be careful not to rip these strips. There's number 4. Oh, there's one more screw. The hidden 5th screw. Now we can take this whole thing, just rotate it just like that. And this right here is the piece that we're gonna be replacing. So this is just going to slide right out just like this. Just comes straight down. Interesting. Okay, so we move that out of the way. We're going to do the same thing for this. So next up, I'm going to put this in because this thing was a pain in the butt. I'm going to try and put this ribbon cable back in here first. All right, so we got the new joystick in place. Now we just got to get these tiny little screws back in their homes. So we're gonna go around that ribbon cable. Hopefully he's gonna give us a little bit of problems. We don't want to break him, but we definitely want him out of our way. So just use our finger, come around town, and just like that, you're gonna get in your home. We're just going to get this one to bite. We don't want to put it all the way down. And once that one bites, we can grab this one. Oh yeah, I do like that little magnet on there. That makes life a little bit easier. And then there we go, get this one in place. There we go, nice and tight. Whew, now we just gotta put some ribbon cables back on. I think that's it. Whew, I think we got it. Okay, so, oh, now we gotta put this bad boy back where he belongs. So let's flip this one up right here. This black one up. Okay, I think that's in there. Let's put this back on there. Now I'm gonna turn it back around. Throw some screws in this bad boy and see how it goes. You know, we should probably, even before we put all these screws in, give it the old function test. I'm just gonna put in 2 screws so that way it doesn't fall apart on me. All right, there's 2 screws. Battery's in. We're gonna pretend like it's closed up, ready to go. We're gonna test the left joystick, and so what we're gonna do is we're gonna need to calibrate. Press X to recalibrate if the stick is not working as expected. Okay. So we're off by just a little bit, so we're gonna hit X and calibrate. So move it to the right, down, left, up, and rotate. Calibration complete. Oh yeah, look at that. We actually just replaced a Nintendo Switch Joy-Con control stick. Let's see, does it feel? It feels smoother. Like you can get all the way around, like on the one that I didn't switch out, you can almost feel the up, down, left, and right, the cardinal 4 directions. Whereas the new one, it feels like you don't have that like hook into the top and the bottom. Like if you're going around in a circle, it feels smoother. Overall, if that wasn't too difficult, the hardest thing, the thing that took me by far the longest, was getting the Y tool set up correctly. I stripped the heck out of that tool, and then like I said, I had to grind down the point on it so in that way I could get it all the way into where I needed to go. I was able to make it work. You might need to get your own tool to make that work. I did buy the entire case set, and oh look, it actually comes, I didn't even notice this, it comes with replacement screws. So if you do strip out any of your screws trying to take them out, those are in there. It also comes with some replacement caps, which is kind of cool. Also a suction cup. Usually this is needed when I'm replacing like an iPhone screen or something like that. So if you've ever replaced like an iPhone screen ever, or I don't know, a Galaxy or any cell phone screen, really the same kind of process and procedures. That wasn't like super crazy hard at all. All in all, that took me, other than messing around with this, probably a 30-minute job. So yeah, go ahead and try it out. If you've got a Nintendo Switch Joy-Con controller drift, it's probably a good idea to do. This right here is the GuliKit combo whatever thing that I had ordered, and it had all the tools and everything that I needed. Obviously you saw from this video that worked out great, so that was $26. But if you compare that with a Nintendo Switch, and then if you compare that with a Nintendo Switch Joy-Con replacement, you're looking at what, 36, 37, as cheap as 34. Yeah, you're gonna saving yourself $10 if you want to do it this way. And sometimes it's kind of fun and just different doing it on your own. So I don't know, let me know what you think. I'll leave a link down in the description below to my affiliate link if you do want to pick this up, and then that way you're avoiding the Joy-Con drift forever on your controller. I kind of think that's worth it, because not only do you save the $10, you're not going to have the drift in the future, right? So it kind of saves you even more money in the long term. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you to my members for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. And thank you. And if you end up using my affiliate link, thank you even more. I appreciate it. Again, my name is Relia, and I'll talk to you again more real soon. Thanks. Bye.